it's Elle here from Beyond Expectations. In this video, we're going to be discussing flabby arms. I'm going to read out the question and I'll give you my answer, and it goes like this. Hi Elle, did you have flabby arms after the weight loss and how did you get rid of them? Thank you. Thank you, Helena, for your great question. Did I have flabby arms after my weight loss? No, I didn't have flabby arms after my weight loss, but yes, I absolutely suffered from flabby arms whilst I had the weight on. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, but first of all, let me talk to you about flabby arms. I feel like this is something as women we all struggle with, particularly if you've had a child or you put on weight for various reasons. We all experience flabby arms in our life at some stage. If you are young, you have a fairly good physique, maybe this isn't something that you've experienced yet, but if you're later in age, for me personally, I'm 40, so yes, I have experienced flabby arms. Now, when you have flabby arms, it is something you are mostly self-conscious of, because a lot of evening wear will show off your arms, any formal wear will show off your arms, t-shirts, singlets, summer wear, bikinis, whatever the case may be, will show off your arms, and it's very difficult to hide your flabby arms. So I do feel you, my heart goes out to you. I know what it's like. I personally have experienced flabby arms and I didn't feel very good about myself because I live in Australia, a hot climate where a lot of girls are walking around particularly naked because they're in bikinis, and I had flabby everything, but particularly flabby arms. Now, when I had lost the weight, this is not something I had contended with. What I find, and a big secret that I want to let you in on, is that a lot of women who've lost weight still have flabby arms because they've focused on weight loss rather than fat loss. And when you do this, what happens is you've lost your weight per se, but you haven't lost actual fat off your body, so your arms become flabby and saggy. In order to avoid this, you need to focus on fat loss rather than weight loss. Well, what's the difference, I hear you say? Weight loss can be anything. It can be muscle, it can be fluid, it can be fat. But fat loss is specifically looking at the fat off your actual body. And the way that you know if you're losing the fat off your actual body is from getting a body fat scale. Please bear in mind that all body fat scales will measure you differently, and that is completely fine because it is not a finite thing. If you really want a finite thing, you'll have to get yourself into a capsule, which is basically put in water, and you will find out the actual fat from your body, which is very costly and time poor. So ultimately your body fat scale is going to serve you better, but it's not going to be 100% accurate. It will give you a guide, and as long as you're consistent with the scale that you use it once a week, same time, same day, you'll be able to monitor losing the fat off your actual body. So in order for you to get rid of those flabby arms and get that defined arms that you desire, you need to lose the fat off your body. A big mistake I see a lot of women make is they start working out their arms. They start doing dips and they start doing sidearm raises and all sorts of arm workouts, thinking this is going to get rid of my flabby arms. Look, the only thing that you're doing is developing the muscle underneath. Once you develop the muscle underneath, if you haven't lost a layer of fat, your arms will become big and bulky and you'll start looking like the Hulk. If that is not what you desire, you need to lose the fat on top. Okay, because we all look like this. If you look at an anatomical chart, you'll see that we're all defined underneath. The only nasty is the fat on top. So please focus on the fat loss and not the weight loss. You don't want to overdevelop your arms so that you look big and bulky if that is not what you desire. If that is the look you're after, by all means go ahead. But if you're looking to have defined arms where you can see definition, muscle, and they don't look flabby and saggy, then my suggestion to you is focus on fat loss. And also bear in mind 90% diet, 7% weights and 3% cardio. Stick to eating whole foods, things that come out of the ground. Steer clear of things that come out of a packet. Say for example, you want to be very careful because they add lots of nasties. I personally am quite happy to eat frozen vegetables because, as you well know, if you live in Australia, We've gone through bushfires, drought, and a severe virus that has affected the whole country as well as the world. So frozen veggies are an option for me. But just be careful, there are no added nasties. I really do hope this helps you, Helena, in beating your flabby arms. Don't focus just on weight loss, focus on fat loss, because underneath the fat you already have defined arms that you so desire. If you want big thick arms, by all means do exercise, but if you are looking for defined muscles, definition, focus on your diet. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope this helps. Head on over to Beyond Expectations to grab your free copy of 7 Rules from Beyond Expectations. It's John and I's gift from us to you. We hope you enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by. Give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and we'll see you in our next one. Thanks.